Hi, I'm Janae Skaggs, and today I am going to tell you about my rebuttal against the New York Times editorial. My New York Times editorial was entitled "The Rights of French Women." According to the New York Times, the French National Assembly passed an amendment on January 22nd that allows women to get abortions up to 12 weeks with no questions asked. It also requires that women receive equal pay as men in the workplace, and it also deems young ladies under the age of 13 unable to participate in beauty pageants. My main claim today is that America should protect the rights of unborn children by making abortion illegal in the United States and make their own laws and regulations regarding women's rights. This is a claim of policy, and I have an example by the book entitled Abortion by Reagan. And it states, consequently, over the years, anti-abortion activists have fought the right to restrict the procedure piecemeal through the state-level legislation that makes it more difficult to get an abortion without technically making it illegal. This was also goes hand in hand with the court case Roe versus Wade, which deems it that the particular court case said and ruled that it was unconstitutional for the states to restrict abortion access. So this is saying that states have the right to choose whether or not they would like to make abortion legal or illegal. Now there are doctors who perform private practices, so they allow women to go into the private practices and receive abortion, and big groups like Planned Parenthood help fund those groups. My first subclaim states that according to the New York Times, France wants equal pay for women in the workforce, regardless of their abilities. However, I think that pay should be based on experience and skills. If a man is producing 30% more than a woman, he should receive the 30% more that he is working towards. There was a bill passed on June 10th in 1963 that was entitled the Equal Pay Act, which followed the philosophy of equal pay for equal work. Wages, according to the New York Times, should be based off of gender. However, I think that that wages should be based off of your work and how hard you work. And the Equal Pay Act recently celebrated 50 years since it was passed. The Equal Pay Act also prevents the maximum utilization of available labor resources. And this subclaim is a claim of policy. Subclaim number 2 is tightening all laws on all types of abortions, and this is a fact of claim. On November 5th in 2003, there was a nationwide ban on partial abortions, and this included the pills that women were allowed to take that were FDA approved and prescription given by doctors for women to take that were over-the-counter abortions. There are still over-the-counter Plan B abortions that are allowed for women to go into the store and get. However, there also is a United States law prohibiting a form of late-term abortions, and the act calls partial birth abortions, referred to in medical literature as intact dilation and extraction, this is the most harmful type of abortion. And under this law, any physician who, in or affecting the interstate of foreign commerce, knowingly performs a partial birth or abortion and therefore kills a human fetus shall be fined under this title or imprisoned not more than 2 years. I think that the punishment should be more than 2 years and the fine should be upped because they are in fact killing a human being. The law was enacted in 2003, and in 2007 it was constitutionally upheld by the U.S. Supreme Court case of Gonzalez versus Carhart, which went hand in hand with the late-term abortions and partial birth abortions. My third subclaim is that there should be no age limit to the girls in beauty pageants, and this is a claim of policy. And here in America, we kind of make light of beauty pageants. We make TV shows out of them. But I think that any girl, no matter what age she is, should be allowed to participate in a beauty pageant. It is a great scholarship organization. And France thinks that we shouldn't allow it because it's demeaning the girl's self-image, but there are great education opportunities and great scholarship opportunities through different types of beauty pageants. So today I've provided you with a main claim and 3 subclaims, and I've gone over those subclaims as abortion should be deemed illegal, equal pay for equal work, and that young ladies under the age of 13 should be able to participate in beauty pageants if they choose so. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed the speech.